Hey everyone, Nate here from WASD20. So this video is going to be a little kind of reflective look back at 2014 and a look forward to 2015. Happy New Year everybody, first I want to say that. And then yeah, let's get going. Let's look back. And this is kind of inspired in part for sure by a lot of the vlogging that's going on. So I'm just going to go off the cuff. I'm going to be trying my best. Oh, it's going to be so hard for me to resist the urge not to edit this video because I edit all my videos very heavily because I say a lot and I cough a lot and all that stuff. But I'm going to try not to. So, speaking of coughing. Yeah, I want to thank Chepe from Fontrod and a lot of the other vloggers who have been responding. Just kind of created this snowball effect on the YouTube RPG Brigade on the Facebook page there. And yeah, it has inspired me to start thinking about you know, my channel and what direction I'm headed. So looking back, I started my channel this year. It's only about 8 months old, 7 months old now. It was May of 2014, I think, and I started playing role-playing games this year too. A year ago, I had never played a tabletop role-playing game in my life, so very new to me. And it's been great. It's been a blast. I started my channel thinking it was going to be PC games, WASD, and then also role-playing games, D20. And the role-playing games were a brand new thing to me, and I was just kind of interested in documenting my journey as I was starting out, just kind of talking about it and, you know, asking some questions of people on the brigade, which is kind of how I started. Excuse me. It also turned into, you know, some reviews here and there and other things like that. But yeah, that's kind of how the channel started. I should also say a big thank you to a couple people. First one is Juice, GM Juice of Tabletop Gaming with Juice. Make sure you check out his channel. He's just become a good friend, and how it all started was back on the Facebook page that we have for, I think it's like Grand Rapids Gaming, just a local group of video gamers on Facebook. I posted something about wanting to get into tabletop role-playing games, kind of saying, hey, I want to play Pathfinder, D&D, Dragon Age. I'm kind of interested in learning the ropes of fantasy role-playing. And he responded, and it took us forever to get together because we were both busy, and we were looking for a group. We had us two, but we needed a group, right? So that took a while, but just lots of talking, you know. Went out for a drink and just got to know him. And yeah, he's just become a good friend and kind of a mentor to me in both the fact that he has been playing role-playing games a lot longer than me, and also the fact that he has had a YouTube channel a lot longer than me. So really appreciate that. Thank you, Juice. Also wanted to say a thank you to Matt from A Fistful of Dice and the rest of the Provokers, GM Barker of Be a Better Game Master, Tim from Tabletop Terrors, and Juice. All of those guys have really helped me out, and you know, so just thanks to Matt for putting the Provokers group together and inviting us to play in this one shot, which became a campaign. And yeah, it's just been really incredible. It's not even the response and all the views and all that. It's mainly the fact that I now consider these guys good friends, and so that's been a lot of fun. And I look forward to more Provokers in 2015. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to do any editing, but I totally forgot someone I had to thank, and that is Alex, aka Captain Gothnog. Helped me out with a new logo. I helped him out with a little work on one of his books, and so I just wanted to say thanks to him, and everyone make sure you check out Critical Hits Publishing on Drive-Thru RPG if you want to support him too. Alright. Other things that happened this year, you know, I'm a teacher, so I had the summer off, which was great, and then I went into 2014 school year and immediately got really busy. Still tried to keep up with videos, still tried to keep up with gaming, but yeah, it was tough at times. And I also had a daughter in 2014 in October, so third kid now. I've got a 6-year-old boy, a 3-year-old boy, and now a like 3-month-old girl. So yeah, things are busy around the house. But it's good. And I tried to stick to a video schedule, but I couldn't keep that goal. And I just realized that's another thing I have to kind of think about is, it's okay to take a break for a couple weeks if I need to. I try to release a video a week. Sometimes it's just not going to happen. Or sometimes it might just be a quick one that's just off the cuff like this one. This one probably won't be so quick, but anyway. Yeah, so it's been a good year for that. I got really busy with school stuff, and there was about 3 weeks there where I just told myself, I'm not gonna paint the minis, which I've really gotten into too, and I do plan to do more videos on miniature painting and stuff related to it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna film any YouTube videos until I finish grading these darn research papers, and I did it, and it was a grind, but it's over. So yeah. Going into this next year, I should also say, I haven't GM'd that much. I'm planning to do more of that, but I got a group together starting in the summer, and it was just so hard to get them together. They're all new players, and it's just been really a challenge to get them together. And it's mainly, I think they just don't, it's not a priority for them. It's kind of like, well, we'll do this casually here and there, and I just have to resign myself to that's just them. That's just okay. But I do really have a strong desire to get that group going. And so I hope I can draw them in. And we are supposed to get together in about a week. So I'm excited for that. And then, yeah, other than that, my channel has become one of the, I guess, channels that some people were identifying as more tutorial, maybe trying to be internet famous, whatever. Sure, I wouldn't mind that, right? But more importantly, I think that Andrew Knapp said it really well on one of his comments on the Brigade, and that is that we can be this insular community, and we can be talking to each other, and that does build community, and that is important, and I think it's valuable. But I think it's equally valuable to be reaching out and to be showing other people and teaching other people about tabletop role-playing games and providing good reviews of products so that people don't waste their money, and teaching people that tabletop role-playing game doesn't have to be a daunting thing, because it sure was for me when I started off. I remember sitting with the Pathfinder beginner, I'm sorry, not the beginner box, the core rulebook when I first got it from the library, and trying to make a character, and holy cow, it took me like 3 hours to make my first Pathfinder character, and looking up all kinds of stuff online and asking questions, and man, it was intimidating. And so I think one of my goals, and one of the reasons I like doing the teaching, I like doing the tutorials, is because I want to show people that this doesn't have to be so daunting. You can do it, and you should do it, because it's fun. It's awesome. And that's kind of one of the things that keeps me going, is interacting with people and finding people who are new and who are on the fence and showing them, hey, you can do it. Come on in. I love that. So it's not about making money or being internet famous. It's about drawing people in. And I'm a teacher by trade, so that's what I do. That's not to say I don't value the conversations on the Brigade. I do. And I've had some videos that have gotten those good responses too, and I've gotten involved in lots and lots of other conversations on the Brigade because of other people's videos. And that's been inspirational, that's been helpful, and it's been building community. And that's good. So even though I do definitely see that my main thing is teaching, it's tutorials, it's, I just did this D&D buyer's guide that I posted. And, I post these things to the Brigade, and I kind of mentioned this in one post that I feel kind of dumb posting like D&D buyer's guide or, character creation for beginners on the Brigade, because that's not for you guys. I'm doing that for a wider audience. So I know it's not gonna, float your boat per se. But that's my passion. That's what I do, and I appreciate the feedback and support that I've received on the Brigade. But I do hope to, I am really inspired by a lot of the vlogging going on again, and I do hope to do more of that too. So it might be GM journals, player journals. I heard that idea. I think those are great ideas, and I hope to do some of that. But the main focus of my channel will probably be tutorials and yeah, I don't know, just how to do things. You know, I did how to make bases out of clay, which it went okay. You know, just stuff like that. I enjoy that stuff a lot. Again, that teaching stuff. But I do hope to be more reflective. I do hope to, it is a goal of mine to comment more on other people's videos in the brigade, and to be, excuse me, a more, you know, active member of the community when I have time, when time permits. So, and then PC games, yeah, I'll probably still do some PC and video game stuff here and there. I'm thinking about starting a Twitch channel. We'll see if anything comes of that. And, you know, tech stuff, I love reviews. So doing reviews of tech stuff. I've got some random headphone review that got like more views than any of my videos. I don't know how. You know, I enjoy reviews. So I might still do some of that here and there too. But yeah, I just want to really, I guess, end this by thanking all the members of the YouTube RPG Brigade for a great year, for being a supportive community as I'm trying to learn the ropes of being a YouTube producer, but also being a role player, a role-playing gamer. So yeah, thanks everybody. Happy New Year, and look forward to many more good conversations.